Hello, I'm Nige.
Hi, I'm Anders. Welcome to Nige and Anders' Exceptional Beer channel. Today we're going to be looking at two beers, two black IPAs. Nige, what are they?
Well, the first one is Peaky Blinder Black IPA. And the second one is Proper Black from the St. Austell Brewery. That's a black IPA. That's a bottle conditioned one.
Yes.
First one, 4.4%, and the St. Austell one's 6%.
Yes. Just to let you know, I mean, I know both of these beers quite well, so it's going to be interesting to see what they taste like together.
I've not had the St. Austell one before. I'm really looking forward to that. I've had the Peaky Blinder before.
Okay.
Quite a bit, in fact, because it's from the area.
It is. Right, well, I mean, if we're going to buy ABV, then it's Peaky Blinder first, I believe, then.
It is, yes. Should we crack on? Because I think
we should.
I'm looking forward to this.
Come on.
I'll just fire up beer can.
Oh, of course, yeah.
That's going. Right.
Now, this is a brewery in Stourbridge, isn't it?
That's right.
Or was in Stourbridge. It's now moved to Liverpool, if I remember correctly.
Yes, somewhere else. But it got bought out, and almost instantly it got shut down and moved. Unfortunately, but I've been to the Sadlers pub quite a few times up in Stourbridge. That's just wonderful. It's stout flavor colour.
It is. I went in first, too early there, perhaps.
It fools you into being a stout. It tastes like a stout, and then it's not.
No. There's a thin line between. I mean, there's a thin line between stupid and clever, but there's also a thin line between a black IPA and perhaps a porter or a stout. But I think the main difference would be perhaps the hops on the end of a black IPA. Would you say? I
think it's a stout with hops in. But
yeah,
it's a bit lighter. Well, this is definitely lighter than the stout.
Oh yes, certainly. Yeah.
I bought this in the past where I've been in the supermarket, when you look at what am I going to taste? And there's nothing you fancy, nothing new. I think I just want something to enjoy. Quite often I'll grab a couple of these bottles of these because it's actually very easy drinking. This really easy drinking.
It is. I mean, it doesn't have the body of a porter or a stout.
It's got the body of an IPA.
Yeah.
You got that the burnt malt thing going on.
Oh yeah.
Like the stout, but you've got the hoppiness coming through.
You've got the flavour coming right through at the back end, and it is quite joyous.
Like I said, it's surprisingly light.
One thing I hadn't noticed before, and this might be something to do with the temperature, because I've only just taken it out of the fridge.
Yeah.
But it feels quite carbonated, quite fizzy.
It is. Mine's just been on the kitchen floor, and I'll put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes before we start filming. And mine's quite carbonated as well. It is quite fizzy. I've never noticed that in the past. But it's the context when you're drinking it. It might be on a hot summer's day or something, or I don't know. But yes, I'm noticing it. Context
is key.
Yeah, but again, I've noticed that the carbonation levels a lot more since we've started doing this.
Certainly.
Because I'm just looking, it's not actually completely black. You're right at the base of you see
that is, yeah.
It's what you would call that nicotine colour.
I was going to say stool brown.
Yes.
I wish I hadn't said that now.
Right.
Well, we've been on a break, and we've got a lot to say, haven't we? This beer has been like just coquettishly teasing us. It's just revealing more and more the further down you go.
It just keeps giving. As a generalisation, I think it's got more like an IPA as I've gone through, and it's more like a stout at the start. But Anders glugged a bit in the break and didn't taste it. Went straight back. And what was your findings from that?
I didn't touch the front of my tongue. I'm finding the front of the tongue is where you're getting the hoppiness and the roastedness. Let it hit the back of your throat, and there's a ton of licorice in there as well.
And so I had to go, just glugging it back, and it's just pure licorice. It was lovely.
It is,
and the carbonation is not an issue, as we've got after halfway.
I found with the carbonated beers we've had over the last couple of weeks, it's been a real issue. I'm feeling quite bilious, windy, and not so much here.
Well, to sum up, that was a damn good beer, and if you want a black IPA, go and buy that. It's lovely.
And it's 4.4%, so you can plough through a load. Drink responsibly.
I have in the past, and you can do that, and it gets better and better.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Have you finished yours?
I'm done.
Shall we crack straight? I'm just firing up beer can.
Yeah. And let's go for the proper black IPA.
I am looking forward to this.
Again, this is a beer I've had before. Norwich hasn't. It's from St Austell. And I think some of the beers that they do are right up there, because they're quite there's quite a high volume of St Austell beers around. They're freely available in your local supermarkets, but the quality of them is excellent.
I'd say this one's not quite freely available.
Okay.
So I got mine down in Dorset.
Oh, did you?
I've not seen this in the shops up in the Midlands. Well, I have a couple of years ago. I have seen it from time to time, but it seems a lot more readily available. You went, no.
Right. First thing to note there is that you've got a very thin but creamy looking head on there.
I've got quite the opposite. I think that's probably because yours was in the fridge for a lot longer than mine.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I'm just going to turn the cam off.
Catch that smell.
Oh wow! There's quite a big fruitiness from that.
I'm getting red berries.
Oh, something like drive by. You saw the video, and it was
yeah. Are you getting red berries, red currants?
No, I'm getting forest fruits. Yes, I do get. It's that sort of thing.
Oh, that's.
Oh, I'm going in.
Oh.
I can't believe how different that is from there. Oh,
don't say anything. Wait until that experience has stopped.
I thought they're gone, and then I got hit by another.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Oh.
That's it. What we do here is we're actually sitting drinking drinks and critiquing them. Whereas we've drunk, I've certainly drunk these drinks before, and probably not taking that much notice of what's going on. You drink it, you enjoy it, you think it's nice, but you don't sit there and analyse the F out of it, which we're doing here. God, there's a lot going on here, isn't there?
I'm lost.
Right, go on, in again.
Well, the first thing I've got to say, this is less like a stout. You haven't got, it is, but it's much lower down in the whole mix.
That, pray go on.
It's almost like the fruitiness of a ruby ale, but tons of hops chucked in.
There's just a lot, and the roasted malt and the dark malts that are in there are obvious from the start.
Yeah.
But seem to linger and linger, and then once you've lost the taste of the fruits, that roasted malt flavour tends to hang around and grow.
It just comes back and gives it another wave, doesn't it?
Yeah. What an astonishing beer.
And I must say, for a 6% beer, the alcohol is so well hidden. And it's, I like this a lot. a lot.
Oh, again, I've had this before and not thought about it. It's, oh, wow.
I'm quite pleased I have another bottle of this. So, well, we've had a little break. We've got through most of it, and it just keeps getting better and better. It's just so full-bodied, this.
The thing that amazes me about this is that I've drunk this before many times, and I have enjoyed it. Sitting down, tasting it, thinking about it, it's blown my mind. There is so much going on. I think it's an astonishing beer. It knocks, unfortunately, it knocks Peaky Blinder into a cocked hat.
No, I thought that was a really good beer, but it's...
But it is. That's the thing.
It very
really is. Peaky Blinder is a flipping good beer. And if anybody said, what do you think? I'd go, drink it. Go on. But the proper black is stellar.
It's a no-brainer. If you've got the choice between the two, that's the one to get.
It's an astonishing beer.
And
it is stellar.
It's 6%, and I must say the Peaky Blinder tasted more alcoholic than proper black, I think.
Yeah, proper black IPA. It's a game changer.
If you see it, buy it, drink it.
Really do.
Anyway, cheers.
See this?
I'm feeling quite sad now that's finished.
I think you've got another bottle, haven't you?
I have, but I'm not going to have it tonight. I'll save that for another time.
Fair enough. Anyway, in the meantime, people, like, subscribe, comment. In the meantime, bye.
Bye.